a little bit busy, a little bit all over the place. Hey Bruno, how's it going? Glad to have you back. Oh yeah, Bruno Romanos. How's it going? Hey Kiwi, welcome back. Nice to see you here. Kiwi. So I'm suggestions on topics. What should I draw today? Anything goes really. If you have any suggestion. Hey, do you come here often? How you doing? So how the thing works is you guys give a suggestion of topic. I roll a dice, and then we draw. We draw something. If I've ever made an interpretation of an indigo, I have. Let's see here. It should be in here. There. There's Wendigo. Hey Einstein. Monster childcare. I think I gotta start the warm-up, and as there are no other suggestions, we're going with Xylin. Xylin. Monster child care. Xylin 64. ZZ Top Xylin. Let's go! Let's go! I'm clicking things I shouldn't be clicking. Hey, Darker Brush, how's it going? Sir Loudon. Time is on. Gentlemen, start your engines. Okay. Monster child care. I had this idea. I'm not sure. Monster child care. Okay. How do I draw that? I'm thinking. Why can't you read my mind? My eye hard surface game. It's solid. Solid like a rock. So I was thinking of doing an alien. Hey, Captain Post. You see the alien? Put a booch. An alien, like if this is the mother and this is the baby, and they're kind of connected like that, and the head is on this side, like that, and it's like a cradle of sorts. So let's go down that route, and I feel like let's do some sketching with lines to start with. I had this great topic of what I wanted to talk about today, and then that absolutely got thrown out of my mind when I was rushing to start the stream. And it was something I wanted to talk about. It's annoying. So I had this idea, and I'm having a hard time visualizing really how it should look like. I kind of wanted to be a robot of sorts, but an organic robot, alien. And at the moment, I'm mostly just kind of searching for that rhythm. Ice dye. No, it escaped my mind. I'm trying to kind of get back in, find that thought. I'm kind of, that's why I'm really have a hard time talking at the moment, because I'm trying to like trace back my trains of thoughts of what I wanted to say. But at the time being, it's really hard to get back to what I wanted to say. It was something about artists that are not really professional yet, and they kind of the evolution of an artist. Damn, it was a good topic. Zealin. Yeah, so the idea, maybe I can rearrange it a little bit. So it's like a cocoon there, and then it uses its own body to cocoon the next version of it. Something like that. I kind of like this brush. It looks like a really shitty pencil. Captain Bose. Oh, thanks for the topic. Topic of discussion. We do occasionally work on movies, but the reason why we don't usually do the movie stuff is that currently, like, we do a lot of pre-production, well, pre-production and like world building and production art stuff, and movies, they do those kind of things as well, but it's usually not in the same way, you know. Usually they deal with all of those things prior to wanting the visuals for a movie, right? And things like that. And our bread and butter over the years is doing that for games. So a lot of games, they approach us, a lot of publishers approach us to do the previs or the concept art or the key art or the, you know, things like that. And it's just that we are really not known for our work with movies. But never. I mean, that being said, we can still do it, you know. But we just generally don't do that a lot. But it is something. I mean, we wouldn't shy away from it. We have done a few, but 99% is game stuff. A lot of pitch work, a lot of helping clients get greenlit, a lot of world building where they don't really know what they want besides the general direction of the project, and they have no visuals and they have no idea of, you know, what the heroes should look like, the monsters should look like, or you know, the locations should look like. So they hire us, we explore it with them, usually in a tight conjunction with the art director, and the art director pushes us in a direction and we then create more, and then the art director pushes a little bit more, and we adapt and we explore, and then in the end they have a great package that they can use to push the project further, and then usually what happens after that is that they come back and they say, oh, we need the concept for this car, for the world we created, or this monster specifics, you know, rather than we don't know what it should look like. Kiwi, who doesn't like a good shitty bright pencil to work with? Yeah, exactly. Some dirty lines. Ice Dye. Oh, I mean, that's not really true. I mean, a lot of directors and so on, they have a grasp of what they want. I mean, I've worked with VFX companies, and a lot of them know what they want in terms of look and feel. It's just that a lot of artists, a lot of artists in general, just have a hard time of not loving their babies. You know, a lot of artists, they want to cherish their initial idea or their initial path, and then they have a hard time bending, or in a hard time adjusting, or scrapping that idea and coming up with a completely new. And I think that's where a true pre-production artist or a true concept artist, like in its purest form, should be able to adjust and deliver different takes on a subject. And the pre-production, you just need to make sure that you have the ability to give a full picture of a flavor. You know, it's not so much of creating the production stuff, the orthographics or the breakouts or anything of these things. As a pre-production, it's all about capturing the essence, capturing a specific tone or flavor or combination of shapes, and that they will go, oh yeah, that let's continue on this. And that's a lot of pre-production is that you don't get to do the specific design for a certain thing and then that's nailed down and nothing will change, and that's how it's going to end up in the movie or game. Pre-production is a lot of of it's like a fire starter. You know, you're not gonna make the fire that cooks the dinner. You're gonna start just a fire, right? And then they will decide should we cook lamb or beef or vegetables. And you are just the guy that collects the best wood, the best way of starting the fire, the grill, you know, all these things. It's such a stupid analogy, but it's the first thing that came to my mind. But yeah, so that's more like, you know, you offer them different tastes, and then they go, oh yeah, this is the perfect one. But you gotta be very flexible as a concept artist. And the director shouldn't really know about the details. That's why there's an art director. You know, they should just know. Directors, they should know what they want when they see it, and it's the art director's job to control the artists to try to nail that. And the art director's job is to try to see between the lines using experience and understanding of where potentially the project will lead, is to how to get the ball rolling and what is needed by the artists that are gonna be working with the director to try to capture. You know, so the art director will tell the concept artist or the artists like, hey, listen, okay, high mood, lots of reflections, or think about the textures, or we've got to make sure that the scale is there. The director has been mentioning scale a few times, so we got to make sure that when we create pieces of art, we tick those boxes. And then it's always going to be a back and forth between the director and the art director and the artists, where you discuss like, oh, it's not shining enough, or the darkness is the wrong kind of darkness, is what a director would say, you know, because they have a specific picture and frame in mind that they want to try to capture, right? And they won't be able to say like, oh, it's the wrong kind of purple. Like, they only go like, oh, I don't like the color, you know. Ice dye. Oh, really? Yeah. Well, it's a well-known problem to please the director, right? Because, like I said, they have a specific frame in mind, and you just got to be able to try to decipher what they want. And the art director also the art director's job would be to having to convince the director that yes, this is the right way to go. If we do these things on top, that'll, you know, like it'll work, trust me. Like, don't, you know, or you will go like, no, that's not the best way to do it visually, you know, that the director might have an idea of, or you go, okay, we're going to solve it this way. But usually what happens is what director says goes, right? Because the art director himself or herself has to compile the final frame. You know, they have to make the movie, and it's not so much the art director that makes the movie, right? Art director is just the one that makes it look right. Hey Kiwi, where I'm from the streets, yo. No, originally I'm Swedish, but I haven't lived in Sweden in 14 years, I think. I am from Asgard. Lo, there I see my father. Lo, there I see my mother. Lo, do they call to me. We will meet in Valhalla. You know, my name means bear, Bjorn. It means that you have the strength of a bear. Bjorn Stark. It's a quite unique name, actually. Who really walks around being named Bear? Oh, you're Dane. You're a Dane. Our sworn enemies, arch nemesis, the Danes. Bear in a hurry. Hee hee. Funny guy. Oh yeah, and curry, right? I've never heard that one before either. Surprise, surprise. Let's switch scenes. Look at that. A completely different setup. Oh my god, I am so good. You should all follow and subscribe. Subscribe. Vinland. Yeah, it's a pretty good one. I haven't really I think I've watched a few episodes. If that's the one, it's a bit of like a comedy of Viking times, right?
Oh yeah.
Kiwi. Fine, Jesus. I mean, I'm not Jesus, but I'm pretty close. Well, thank you very much, Kiwi. It's truly appreciated. Hey, Kirill, how's it going? You see, Kiwi? Now you got these super delicious warm-up emotes you can throw around other streamers, and they will all go like, "Oh, hey, by the way, Kiwi, what is that fucking awesome warm-up logo?" And you're like, "Hey, listen, it's a club for a selected few. We are kind of special. Um, I don't know really if you're special enough, but you know, thank you though. Like I said, it is truly appreciated." Damn it, I'm so annoyed that I don't remember what I was going to talk to you guys about. It was a great topic. I was doing the dishes yesterday, or earlier, before, and I was like, oh yeah, yeah, that's great. Oh yeah. And now it's like, gone. Yeah, I was twisting your arm there, Kiwi. I was like, Kiwi, you gotta. How dare you not. I promise you, I will remember what it was. Just as I finish the stream, it will come back to me, and I will do the dishes again. Yeah, I will actually. When I do remember it, I will write it down, so I will not forget it. Because this is annoying. Um, Maybe I'll remember it then. Yeah. Like I'm. Oh yeah. One thing. It wasn't what I wanted to talk about, but I did not win the golden ticket this year. But I knew it. I knew I wouldn't win because you know um, other people were gotta have the chance to win. Or did I talk about that yesterday on the stream? That I didn't win golden ticket? Because it feels familiar. I did, Bruno Romanos. Yeah. There we go. Gold. I'm a art mackerel with a goldfish memory. Clearly, I have problems remembering what I was supposed to say, and also have a hard time remembering what I have said. The golden ticket. Kiwi, the golden ticket. It is an art competition every year for a big workshop slash event in Malta. They've moved it to Malta. They were in Portugal before, or Troy. And this event is like they bring in speakers from the industry, and they have lectures, they have demos, they have all these things, right? And golden ticket is a art competition in conjunction with ArtStation, and ArtStation is, you don't probably know, it's a hub for creatives, and the golden ticket is all expenses paid trip, all hotel, food for free, drinks for free, a ticket to the workshop for free, a yearly subscription to ArtStation, and this year you got a new 24-inch Pro Cintiq. Previous year you got a Mobile Studio Pro, which I won, by the way. I won last year. I'm a kind of a big deal, you know. Yeah. But yeah, so I didn't win this year, the golden ticket. Mostly, I think. I mean, I'm not saying I was supposed to win. It's a conspiracy or it's rigged, but it would make sense that you can't let the same guy win 2 times in a row. And all the other entries, they were really great too. So I mean, it's all valid. Valid that I didn't win, but nevertheless, I wanted to win. That's why I was in the competition. Yeah, it's all good. Kirill, I have indeed. Here's the Mobile Studio Pro from Wacom. I think it's a 17-inch, 16-inch screen. Pretty big. I've used it traveling. It's really good. And the yearly subscription is, of course, running on ArtStation. I went to the workshop. It was good. It was good. Hey, Captain Zeiss. Need a sting in the wings. Yeah, the topic was monster childcare. So the idea is that it has a cocoon slotted into its physiology. So while the alien is kind of walking around, it has the baby in there, into its own cavity. And I like the idea of it looking like a mosquito, but I don't want to add wings. I think, I mean, I could. It would look cool with a vertical or diagonal. I have 4 minutes to add to it. Let's see where we go. Yeah, we need to have the fight of the captains. I mean, certain captains are they're not around. They've stopped coming. Captain Boss. Who else was there? There were Captain. Oh man, what's that name? I even met him in person. God damn it! Why am I so dog shit with names? It's ridiculous. Jet lag. For Zealand. Thank you, savior. Cosmoverse, yeah. Cheers. So you gotta have a fight to the captain. The captain fight can only be one, and the prize should be you'll get a custom role. I'll give you on Discord the only true captain. Unique role. The captain role. And you will get mod power on the stream. Let's add some smaller wings, kind of like secondary animation stuff. They'll enjoy the captain now. Oh Jesus. Portraits. I think it would be cool to have like I will buy you all the captains. I will buy you like a deathmatch game or Rust or something, and you have one day to prepare from a blank account, and then like at a specific time we will all meet in the game, and you have to fight to the death in like one deathmatch game, and that'll be the who will prevail. I think that's a great idea. By the way, so happy to be doing line art again. I don't think I've done a line art warm up in middle of season 4 with the whole cyberpunk designs, you know, banana bot and all that. War correspondent. Oh man, that one sucked hard. War correspondent will forever go down in history as my probably most hated warm-up. Fucking war correspondent. It's so funny how that one has become almost like a meme on this channel. That was was that season 3? Oh, yeah, I think it was season 3. That was horrible. Horrible. It was pulling nails. Yeah, that's the idea. Where I get my challenges from, Captain's Zeiss. I usually ask at the beginning of the stream, a random topic from you guys, and then I roll a dice um, to see which one of them that I'm going to draw. So it's fully random, and then I start the timer. And after the timer, like it has ended. I'll stop the stream because I need to do work, right? But it's a daily stream at the exact same time, so you're more than welcome. Make sure you click follow and subscribe. No, but it is a daily stream at the exact same time every day. So if you want to join in and suggest your topic, make sure that you come at the beginning of the stream. And I switch techniques up now and then. Today is line art. Usually I paint with colors and all these things. And sometimes I make a project out of it and keep developing an idea and all sorts of things. Hey Property, what's up? Just in time to be late. So what happens now when the timer reached its end? I usually raid someone. So I will find someone to raid right now, or if you have any suggestions, you can also shout them out. There's a lot of tits and ass though, which is a bit sad. Should we do... Oh, he's doing a study. Let's... should we raid some random? Problem with raiding someone random is that there's a lot of bullshit. Who are you, random person? Holy shit! Is this... Wow, alright, we are raiding. That... I must say that looks quite impressive. Traditional. Let's go. We're gonna raid a random from art challenge or art category. She's doing with traditional color pencils of Pokemons, but it looks pretty cool. It is a surprise. So I'm gonna do the outro, and then we're gonna go there and raid her and teach her the ways of Warmup. Have a good one, everyone. Good night if you're that part of the world. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. Outro and then raid, so stay tuned.